All right, you're rolling. But as far as protection goes, like the gear to look for, I would recommend starting with, like you said earlier, helmet, because you don't want to get knocked on the head. Fingers, which I'm a tradesman, so I you know you are. Like, I'm not going to be able to do my job. And then helmet, hands, and then cup are like the top three for everybody. But yeah, SoCal, Purple Heart. There is another site. I'll just send it to there where that part comes from. The black hat on the top.
This thing does hurt to get hit by, but hit by it.
He makes a lot of pole arms and stuff like that. If you want to get into that, the only issue with him is they're a little bit. They're kind of. I think that part costs $200, and then it's like 3 months because they're all custom made.
I mean, that's better than 400 that I was seeing.
Yeah, no. If you're looking at what was that, like a steel or something like that?
It was like a specific website.
I'd have to.
And their long swords were starting at 400.
Yeah, no.
And I'm like, that's kind of expensive for like a beginner long sword.
A really, really good beginner longsword that's going to be good for drilling, not as much for combat, is the Red Dragon one. I think one of y'all had it. You see that one with like the brown handle on it that has like kind of like the shitty plastic kind of thing? That's good for drilling. If you want one that's going to be good for combat and for drilling, I'd highly recommend looking at the hard longsword. Their scents are really good and they're pretty reasonable. I think my first one that I ever got was like 135, 115 ballpark. But that's for something that's going to simulate a real sword damn near perfectly. Okay. Like that's like a step below steel. And we do have steels out here somewhere. Where is my steel, by the way? Solid. Because the steel is also just do me a favor. Don't touch the blade. Well, it's not sharp, but the reason I say don't touch the blade is because that's not stainless steel. So the oils on like people's fingers, they're just there. They will like start to eat away at it when people touch it and they have to polish it up. Yeah, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. It's fine. Don't worry about that. I take care of it here, my friend.
How did you?
I think he's blocked out all communications with everyone. Yeah, he's focusing. He's into it. But yeah, that thing is, it's a little bit smaller handle-wise. It's more of a faster but yeah, that helmet does, and that's also but I would definitely recommend getting a synth first and using that for practice. It also, here, let me see real quick. It also does this. Don't touch the blade. I can touch the blade because I clean it. Okay. I'm the one who cleans it. You didn't say anything about licking the blade. But yeah, because you want the flex, is because also our long swords have that kind of flex. Make them hold together. Oh yeah, that's one of our setters. Yes. It's his setter. Take a grip of that. What's the sticker he has on there? Yeah, that was snappy. Well, that's because I like to be I'm a bastard because I'm a jackass, and I like to just smash people with it. I like to be mean. I'm brawling. I'm in there. I'm in your face. That's how I operate.
My style's a lot like you, so that's why I have.
Don't get close to me because I'll throw you.
Yeah, I can be a little
scared.
Yeah, you're too far away. Well, also this sword is extremely long for the I am, so it's a little bit closer to what I need. It's even not quite long enough for me because I'm a giant. But yeah, this is I went for the longest better I could find.
Oh, no. This one was a gift, but it sacrificed its leg for its blade. Look how much like it stays back throughout the whole thing.
I can't really like that blade when I'm fighting him with steel. I have to work around him. Like he has
the tempo center, because like if you come to you know, just like see even with my weak right there, like that's how heavy this thing rolls.
Exactly. It's like
my head when I gave you that, it was like.
He's got the build of a burly peasant, and I have the build of a noble. So I have the noble as weapon, and he has that.
I'm gonna go home and cry to my pillow for 4 hours now.
But you can afford a pillow, peasant.
Oh damn it! How does he keep getting me like this? But yeah, I would definitely. I'd start with Purple Heart. I would definitely browse Purple Heart and check out their gear.
Well, I got a lot less protection.
Their helmets
now.
are nice.
Yeah.
The biggest thing.
He just wear his motorcycle helmet?
So the issue, the issue with the motorcycle helmet is that they're designed to take a big impact on one. They're designed for that one big impact, not constant impact. So yeah, that's
No
one of the.
saving money.
Yeah, sorry, I know.
So when it comes to the money, as far as HEMA goes, you don't want to skip on the helmet, and you don't want to skip on the gauntlets. Everything else you can kind of play around with a little bit, but you want to keep your brain back intact, and these don't heal well if they break. So
I would also, a little word to the wise when it comes to buying gauntlets. Try, keep like my personal preference is the mitt, not the individual fingers, because I'm scared of one very specific scenario where if I have individual fingers and somebody cuts down on my hand, with the mitt it just slides right off. With individual fingers, if it catches like my pinky, it will continue to go. It will just keep going with it. So that's why the mitt is the way to go, at least in my personal preference. Yeah.
Okay.
Now, granted, these are gonna run like, how much are the Spaz Heavies now? They're like,
Got my fingers.
I know I paid like $300 for these,
yeah, they're not cheap.
but also like, it's gonna keep your hands intact. Like, I'm a sprinkler fitter by trade, so I need my hands. I mean, shoot, we have IT guys, we have people who type for a living, we have all that. They're like, spend the money on on these things, because this will stop you from losing your fingers.
Yeah, we kind of have like a tier list of what you want, what you need. Helmet and gloves are top. The next thing down is the groin protection.
No, I'm just making the joke.
He's dying. He's doing the family guy. He's doing a bit. Although his knee sucks.
You're not going to need it until you do, and if you don't have it when you need it, it sucks.
Alright, so,
You're the trusty Warhammer.
this is probably a new hobby. So, helmet and gauntlet first.
That's the priority.
So, and then we can just keep borrowing stuff until
But we also do have loaner gear.
Yeah, we
for
have
helmets and
we
gauntlets.
pretty much have a loaner set for everything, and we have a couple sets of loaner helmets and gauntlets.
But if you don't want to wear the sweaty dude helmet that we clean, but also gets passed around like that, I would definitely. Jeremiah's been
So, exactly. So if you're trying to like budget going, I would say the cup, big grip, and
Not very fast.
so the thing with the sword
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
But you know, if you really want to do like the technique